It's been months since we last seen anything, or really much of anything at all concerning the Blue Blur's next Untitled adventure. But during the Game Awards, we not only got a trailer for the long-awaited title, but we finally got some details about the game itself, and some of the key members of the team behind the project, and we're going to take a look at all that right now. So without further ado, let's begin. We'll start with the game's title, which seems like a good place to start, given you guys probably already seen the title and the thumbnail of the video. After months of waiting, we now know the title to be Sonic Frontiers, which is releasing in holiday 2022 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Now, chances are it'll release sometime in November, given it's a notorious month for Sonic releases, with Forces, Generations, Unleash, Colors, Rush, Shadow, and yes, even 2006 and Rise of Lyric releasing in the same month. And is it just me, or is it a bit strange that this is the second mainline Sonic game in a row to have a subtitle with the letter F? Probably just me. Looking at the trailer for the first time, which wound up being after the Game Awards ended, because my internet decided to go out on me multiple times during the show, causing me to miss the trailer. And as you can imagine, I was pretty disappointed. Like, a lot. I was really looking forward to seeing this live. So anyways, I wound up seeing screenshots before actually watching the trailer, but regardless, after hearing rumors that this game was to be an open world title, like Nintendo's Breath of the Wild, or PlayStation's Horizon Zero Dawn, this is actually a first for the Sonic franchise. And just like Kirby, this is a big deal. And I was absolutely blown away by just how vast this open world, known as the Starfall Islands, actually are, which includes dense forests, sizzling deserts, overflowing waterfalls, among other biomes that are not listed or shown. Heck, there's even a day and night cycle, and it all looks so good. I mean, this is something that I'm sure at least some Sonic fans out there have always wanted, myself included. Yes, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric did attempt the open world concept in a Sonic game, but apparently it couldn't handle things that well due to the hardware restraints of the Wii U, so we all know how that turned out. Come to think of it, I think Frontiers is actually taking some sort of inspiration from Rise of Lyric, going by these structures that seem to tie into the story, which could be a good thing, despite not actually seeing any gameplay. Sure, we got to see what the game actually looks like, courtesy of some screenshots provided by Tails' channel, which by the way, look amazing. And I'm really looking forward to just running around in this world, seeing what kind of things I can pull off, considering we do get a momentum system like what's seen in Marvel's Spider-Man, and to see the Hedgehog Engine 2 taken to its full potential, provided the engine's even being used, that is, because we ain't got no confirmation on that from what I could tell, but chances are Hedgehog Engine 2 could be what they're using. But concerning the open world nature of the game, Sega themselves refers to it as an open zone. So I don't know if this means everything will take place in this open zone, or if individual stages will still be a thing. Either way, this open zone will feature a variety of different environments across the Starfall Islands as you battle powerful enemies, which we've seen quite a few of in the CGI portions of the trailer. Some of them appear small, while some are colossal in size. And from what I could gather from the game's story, these are part of an ancient technology that Eggman loses control over. As always, Sonic and his pals are pursuing him to put a stop to his plans, but it looks like they're in for a bigger fight than they planned, with Eggman himself possibly lending a hand in defeating this new threat. All the while, Sonic seemingly gains some new abilities via this technology. Now, Tails can be heard towards the start of the trailer, albeit very faintly, while closer to the end, we hear what seems like another voice. And from what I could make out, this mystery voice is telling Sonic, don't. It's too risky. I'm not very sure on that last word, but I'm pretty positive everything else is correct. Whatever the case may be, I feel like there's some real potential for some lore to be hidden throughout the Starfall Islands. Like, what exactly happened to this place? Is it a result of this ancient tech possibly colliding worlds? Going by this piece of text on the game's website, there's just so many questions I have that it's left me with more questions than Forces ever did. And with the game having a new writer at the helm, Ian Flynn, who's best known for writing the Archie Sonic comics, a couple of episodes for Sonic Boom's second season, and more notably, the IDW Sonic comics, which for those who have been with the channel for a while, you know that I absolutely love what was done in these. From the character interactions, the jokes, the weight that the story had, just everything was done so much better when compared to the games. And it's why I said in that video concerning the comics from early last year that I think Flynn should write the next Sonic game. And here we are, almost 2 years later, and I finally got my wish. It's a great time to be a Sonic fan, I tell ya. And of course, this obviously means Pontac will not be writing for the games anymore, which is probably for the better, considering how Forces and Team Sonic Racing turned out. But speaking of Forces, the game's director, Morio Kishimoto, I really hope I pronounced that correctly, will be returning to his director role for Sonic Frontiers. Now, looking over this guy's history with the Sonic series, he's only directed 3 other Sonic games: Colors, Lost World, and Forces. And while each of these games have their own areas of criticism, Colors is often pointed out as being somewhat simple and focusing on the 3 primary characters, and is undoubtedly the most cherished of the trio. Lost World for the Deadly Six and added drama, I guess? I don't know if that's what I've been hearing. And Forces for doing a lot of things that don't really make sense whatsoever, leading to so much missed potential and various problems. I hate this so much. And the fact that there were only 3 level designers didn't exactly help matters when comparing this to other Sonic games which had quite a few more than that. But considering he was the lead game designer for Blueknight, even though he likely had no involvement in that game's story, which I've heard from numerous fans, that the story was one of the best in the series, even throwing in an unexpected twist. But I'm not gonna lie, there were some Blueknight vibes going on in the trailer, especially in the CGI sections. And I'm actually okay with that because, as you can guess, the overall theme of this channel sprouted from Blueknight. Now, according to the game's trailer description on the official Sonic YouTube channel, the trailer's music was done by Lopes, who actually composed music for Sonic Mania, the Sonic Mania Adventures shorts, and Team Sonic Racing. The trailer's music was also done by Tomoya Otani, I really hope I pronounced that correctly, who has done compositions for various Sonic games since Sonic Adventure 2, like 2006, Unleashed, Colors, Generations, and Forces. Whether or not these two will have any involvement in the game's overall soundtrack remains to be seen. Another interesting tidbit I learned via Bulbasaur on Twitter, who directed me to this post by Sonic Stadium, confirmed that the art director for Unleashed, Colors, Generations, and the Chao Gardens from the adventure games, Sachiko Kawamaru, guys, listen, I'm no good with these Japanese names, so please forgive me if I wind up butchering a bunch of them. Anyways, they will be returning to Sonic Frontiers as the game's producer. And I believe this actually shows, because from everything that we've seen thus far, it does give off a bit of an Unleashed feel. But this is great, because I absolutely loved Unleashed on the 360, and it really felt like a true evolution the series needed at the time. And I'm really hoping Frontiers can also deliver on this, as Takashi Lizuka, creative officer at Sonic Team USA, he states that Sonic Frontiers is a huge leap forward for the franchise, delivering an evolved gameplay experience that can be enjoyed by longtime Sonic fans and action-adventure enthusiasts alike. With the efforts of the talented developers at Sonic Team Japan, we've created an all-new style of gameplay experience for Sonic the Hedgehog, where players will be able to explore lush and expansive landscapes with Sonic's signature speed and abilities. There's sure to be a lot of twists and turns around every corner in Sonic Frontiers, and we're excited to unveil more information about the game over the coming months. Either way we look at it, this game is looking like the best Sonic game we've had in quite a while. With the environments looking as good as they do, Sonic looking as dark blue like he did in Unleashed, rather than whatever Forces was doing. For anyone asking, yes, this appears to be the Forces model, but don't worry, it's probably a placeholder, and it'll likely get swapped out considering how good everything else looks. And of course, we've got Marza Animation still pumping out some fantastic CGI animation, so with all that combined, it really looks like Sega and Sonic Team are putting a good bit of effort into this. I know I should have learned my lesson after Forces, and apparently, so is Sega, but once I see how the game plays, or if they release a playable demo, then I'll feel a bit more comfortable saying this. But until then, I'm super hyped for this game, and I'm curious as to what you guys think about it in the comment section below, alongside anything I possibly missed, questions, theories, all that good stuff. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for more Sonic the Hedgehog news and content coming your way. And once again, I've been Blueknight. Thank you all so much for watching and for the constant support. I'll see you guys back here next time.
What?